Set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Comebacker to the mound. One up, one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Fastball is outside. Ray, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that misses. Now 2-0.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Schwarber stands at first with one out. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Inside. And it's 1-2. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And he barehands it. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Back here in San Francisco. Starting on the mound in this one, Taijuan Walker.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
First offering, and it just misses. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Rafael Devers up to hit. In the dirt, ball one.
Yeehaw!
One out, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, as a
One
hitter,
ball,
you're
one
hoping
strike.
that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
2 outs, base is empty. Squeaks through that one. It's a strikeout. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Max
Philadelphia,
Kepler at the plate.
left fielder, Max Kepler.
Ray back to work. 0-1. Ray, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
And a pitch. And it remains 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee on the move. Can't get there. It's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Another comes in to score. It's 2-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Johan Rojas.
No balls. 1 strike.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yastrzemski drops steps, heads back on it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And they'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one almost got him. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached out a walk his first time. That one ripped. That's back there. Into McCovey, called and gone. What a shot. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Bryce Harper. Almost got him. Two outs. Fought off foul. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Just missed.
That's low. That missed. That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after
Center
being
fielder,
down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Next offering is fouled back. Adames leads off first with 1 away.
One and two.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses,
that missed. That's a
and
ball.
it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third. Boom. Over to stop for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top half of the third inning, down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fitzgerald to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And misses inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next one in the dirt. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's one away. Now Patrick Bailey.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And that one missing low.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit.
Chapman.
Chapman gets a piece there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Rafael Devers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Just misses. And that's ball 1.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
Philadelphia,
Stepping in,
catcher,
JT Realmuto. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old,
Nope.
and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. On the ground, Adames. And Realmuto is out. This is Bryson Stott. One for one. He tripled in his first trip.
Bryson Stott.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Chapman brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-1.
The other way, makes the sliding stop, and they get the out. And we're back. Bottom 4, Dom Smith stands in.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
And that one fouled off.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Willie Adames. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the pitch to Adames. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's a foul ball. That's inside. Now 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. It's through for a hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Patrick Bailey. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
They are really feeding off each other.
Seth Johnson taking over on the mound.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Tied at 4. And that is out of play. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. See you later. And they take the lead. It's 7-4. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That one missed.
No strike.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Raffy coming to the plate now. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 8-4. Ramos stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Giants.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in San Francisco, Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Ray back to work. And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Squirts away a little bit. Turner on at first, nobody out. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch is outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Yeah, there's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Maybe a 2 ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Boom at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a foul out of play. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Real Muto to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Wood.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Upstairs.
That's up. That's a ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And that's way high. 1-0. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Corrals it, and there's 2 down. Here's JT Real Muto.
Now batting.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Splits the plate. 0-2 now.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one a little bit high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's to third. Slings to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a changeup. 3-0. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. In the
Ball.
dirt, ball one.
Hee-haw!
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 1-2. Grounder might be two. There's one.
He's up.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
73.
Randy Rodriguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in
Rodriguez.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stop at
Ball.
the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count.
Two
He
balls,
didn't right
one
there.
strike.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And it remains 2-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
Now 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the
Strike
at-bat.
two.
Swing and a miss as he chases
No
that
ball,
one darting
two
out of the
strikes.
zone. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski. And makes the grab. And
Now pitching for
we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
58.
Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Devers, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike
No
one.
balls, one strike. Hee-haw!
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and Devers is set down.
Up next for the
Now at the
Giants.
plate, Elliot
Left
Ramos.
fielder.
0 for 3 in this one.
Elliot Ramos.
Pitch misses
Ball, that's
inside, and that is ball one. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last
1-2's the count.
millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Now
Smashed that
batting,
one through the
first
infield for the
baseman,
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the
Smith.
infielders to make any sort of play.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one
1-1.
upstairs. And a foul ball. Ramos over at first with one away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And that's a little bit high.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Lee in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's a little bit low. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that's outside.
Count is full.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And that is... And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Rodriguez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Ball 1 low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Boom. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. He's in there.
Now batting, right
Maybe
fielder,
a little out front of the
Nick
pitch right there,
Castellanos.
but he's squared it.
New arm out of the
Now pitching for
bullpen,
the
Tyler
Giants.
Rogers.
Number 71.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick
Tyler
Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2
Rogers.
strikeouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Now
roll into the
pitching for
bottom of the
Philadelphia.
8th, Joe Ross.
Number 41.
And now it's going to be Mike
Joe Ross.
Yastrzemski. Off the
Nope,
plate,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in
Nope,
the dirt.
that's low. That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Popped up. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In the air, left side, Kepler sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is
Up next
empty.
for the
Next to hit, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman,
He's already homered in this game.
Matt Chapman.
First
That's
pitch,
the
and he
ball.
just misses.
Here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman.
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate.
Fitzgerald.
Pickoff throw, and he's
No,
back
too
in
late.
safely. Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away. Runner on the go. Pitch
Hey,
in for a strike. Throw to second.
1-1.
Out there. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And that
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3-2 now. In the air out towards right center. Lee sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Real Muto. First pitch just misses. The Phillies down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses outside. Ball 2.
Still
Two
just
balls,
the
2 strikes.
second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Chapman. Fires across the diamond, and Real Muto is out. So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Just off the inside edge.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just off the inside edge.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Draws the walk there.
One
of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And ball one.
Out.
The Phils down to their final strike. Misses inside. And now 2 balls
2-2.
and 2 strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now pitching for the Giants.
First and second, 2
Number
outs.
75.
And now Trey Turner.
Camilo Doval.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where